So do you tether your camera to your computer via a cable? Let me show you why this is the best thing I've put together in years for my tethering, and it can help a lot of you out there. So what is this exactly? Well, let's look at what tethering normally does. Usually you take a cable and that cable end goes into your camera. And now you have a tethered cable. The other end obviously goes to your computer. Well, you can't just leave it like this. You can if you want, but you step on it the wrong way and it's gonna just pop right out. So most people will get the plates that come with the cameras that hold them in here, or they get the ones that come with the cages to lock the cable down. But those are also a pain because it's kind of hard to open your flaps, get into here, get the cable in and out, especially a right angle cable. Sometimes people put the little metal plates here or underneath that will lock in the small ones. There's also a kind of a string that we could connect to here, and some people use those as well. But that really doesn't fully protect this from coming out. So what people do is they get a plate that holds the cable underneath the camera. It's very secure, and I happen to have one of those. Where is it? Well, it's right here. This is the plate underneath. Let me show you this to you. I'm gonna have to take this apart. Now, keep in mind the time it's taking me to take this apart. I will show you why this is a pain. So now you have a cable that runs through a plate, and then this side goes up into the camera. The problem with this is, if you have this here, you're supposed to put this is an Arca plate as well, up underneath the camera. So if you put this up underneath the camera and you do your shoot, you have to screw it in. At the end of the shoot, your camera is still locked to this plate. So you have to then unscrew the plate. Remember what I had to do here. So what I came up with is just get an extra Arca plate here. And what you do with this Arca plate is you take this part, you attach it to the bottom of this Arca plate. Let me reattach this now. And again, this is the same thing you'd have to go through with a bare camera every time. Now what do I have? Let me show you. This is my R5 Mark II. This cable is already preset to my R5 Mark II. So when I'm shooting, I just grab this plate. It's already in. It's kind of hard to do like this. There we go. And I'm connected. Then this plugs in to my USB. I'm done. Here's the big thing. At the end of the shoot, I no longer have to unscrew this. Just turn this and it's off. How hard was that? So simple. Now this also does work with other cameras as well. This is an R7. The distance from the USB is right here to the Arca plate. With the R5 Mark II, it's all the way up here. So what do? I put the plate on. It's already on. Then I can slide the plate down to the end. And then this cable goes right into my USB-C. Done. End of the shoot again. We take it off. We unscrew this. I'm done. Of course, this also works with tripods because this underneath is still an Arca plate. So just use it with your normal ball heads or whatever you use with your Arca plates. There is a company that does make a plate that the cable kind of snakes through underneath and then locks down. So every shoot you have to feed the cable through, then lock it down, and it can come out. I've seen it come out. And then you have to unlock it and then take the cable out every time, because that plate is still an Arca plate that goes onto your camera. But now you don't need anything other than just this. Again, it's a little sandwich that I created. Add an extra Arca plate, and I already have Arca on my cage here, and then another R7 as well as my R5C, which I'm recording with now. Here's another Arca plate, boom, in, out. If you use HDMI a lot where you want to do something like this too, it also works for HDMI. But that's it. See you next time.